Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Terra Genesis episode 19 with our series here. Let's take a look again at what the planet looks like. So right now, heat, pressure +1, it's fine where it's going. Oxygen could probably decrease a little bit, but it's good. And water is zeroed out. So we finally got enough water to be able to finish the plant life on our planet here. If anything, the only thing we can do is maybe lower the oxygen a little bit. But other than that, everything's looking pretty good. We'll actually go ahead and go into oxygen, and we might as well lower it a little bit so we could disable that. That'll be +4. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, we can't lower it unless we build another one. All right, we won't worry about it then. I'm fine where it's at, and I don't want to mess with that and mess anything up. So that's good. We've got our culture point, so we've got the culture point for winning, but we're not going to want to utilize that just yet because we're not at a point where we want to win. The planet is, in terms of the way it looks, definitely habitable. And we just got to get some plants and some wildlife on the planet. So we're going to go ahead and head into the biosphere, take a look at the plant life and animals that we've already got. So looking pretty good. These guys actually going down to threaten. But aside from that, it's not bad. I believe I actually had already upped the conservation levels of these guys. I did, so they're still threatened, even with the lower conservation levels, which is crazy. So the only way I could really balance this is to create another organism. Plus 50% support offered. Minus 15% low water tolerance. We're going to do a fungus. We're going to make them large so they offer more support. We're going to make it... I don't know if I want to do invasive. Does give it a quicker birth rate. Let's do a high metabolism. Wait. Yeah, let's do a high metabolism. 49%. Yikes. Let me see here. Overpredation. Really? Even with a high metabolism? I can make it invasive. Alright, let's reset them. Maybe not fungus then. Protozoa, they've got a pretty fast birth rate. They currently have a projected health of 49% either. What can we do to change that? Make them large. High metabolism. It's too invasive with them too, so that doesn't make a difference. Let me see if let me confirm these then and see what happens. See if they actually stay around. It does say they're only going to go to 57%. Alright, let's go here. Bump these guys up a bit. Bump these guys up a bit. Like that. And see if that helps. 92 and 91, so that's better. And it's offering more grass. Okay, so now we're going to go here. We're going to do a herbivore for aquatic. We'll go with just a fish. Maybe. Yeah, let's do the fish. We're going to have them have a low metabolism. 256, that's good. Pair bonding. 50% support offer, minus 50% birth rate. Let's give them a little bit of invasive. We could probably take the credits hit. And let's make them pair. Wow, it's a really large projected health. We could probably play with that a bit. Ah, see, healthy 114, so it will cap off there at some point. These guys here, we haven't... Yeah, see, we were calling these guys, so now we can actually cut this back. To 30%. See what that does. Oh, that'll actually make them rampant and these guys overpopulated. So 30% was too much. So we'll go to 38. That should do it. Now, they should both be healthy now. Oh, still rampant and overpopulated. Holy crap. Okay, I shouldn't have messed with that. So we're still spending some money, but not as much. Okay, healthy for both. Rampant for this. We could probably actually let it stay at rampant. That's not going to hurt us that much. These guys are healthy, healthy. Perfect. Let's go ahead now and get an herbivore for land. I think we'll go with a mammal because that's going to be the best for carnivore. We're going to pick social behavior. What's nocturnal give us? Higher birth rate. We'll pick low metabolism for this one. And pair bonding is usually a pretty good one. 265, okay. We can play with this. It's gonna hurt grass, but it's still healthy. I will cut them back a lot because it says it is gonna go all the way there. It's gonna cost us some money, but we have no lack of that. Wow, endangered. So that was quite the backpedal. Okay, what's this look like? Threatened. Okay, so that's better. These guys are going to healthy. These guys are going to be rampant now for whatever reason. Rampant, healthy, rampant. So these guys don't have to be cut back nearly as much as I thought. You got to really play with the scrolls sliders a little bit. Damn. Oh my God. Okay, now it says healthy. All right, we'll let these go up a little bit. Sometimes as they go up and down, they adjust themselves to things that make sense. So it's not always going back and forth and messing with them is not always, it doesn't always work. You know, I'm going to leave these as 0, I think. Rampant. We'll go 10. Okay, let me look at all these again, just see what we're doing here. These guys are healthy. We'll cut it back. 44. These guys are rampant. We have plus 40, so they can be cut back. Because sometimes you cut these back, and it saves you money here and there. Especially if they're rampant. 30% like that. You guys are healthy, and we can now cut this to 0, and then this should be better. So if we reset all this right now, just let it run for a second, all of these numbers now should look better. If I did this right. Yep, they're going to healthy, they're going down to healthy, 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 healthy. There, that's what it should look like. So these will all be in health and healthy levels. So that is perfect. The last thing we have then is we just got to add our carnivores to the mix. I do want to also add a new plant. I think we'll go with, let's see, I don't know if I want a tree, shrub, moss. 50% support required. It also takes support. The biggest thing with trees is they produce oxygen. I usually try to avoid things that produce oxygen. Minus 25% support required. So the shrub's pretty good, actually. Let's grab the shrub. And then if we go with a large shrub, it'll get some more support offered. It takes more support, but that cancels out with the already minus 50% support. Projected health 105%, so that's pretty good. We'll make it fruit bearing. It'll offer support. It does take more support though. But we can reduce that more support, I think. Let's see, flowering? No. How can we reduce that support? Because I know we can. Well, low metabolism would do it. This produces oxygen a minute anyway, so we could just go with the tree. It would offer more support to begin with. Large fruit bearing, so a low metabolism. Less support required. No, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, it was low, it was, let's see, it was large, low metabolism, but then fruit bearing. There we go. Okay, these are both back to rampant, but they're healthy, and these guys are healthy, so that's good. So nope, they reset again. Okay, so they're gonna cycle through over the next. You gotta wait till it like ticks over, right? So we're gonna let this run for a bit. Then we'll be back. We're certainly not ready to win just yet. How many species do we have left? 8 available, 0. So we actually gotta upgrade our land here. Our automated nurseries. So we'll set both of these to be upgraded so we can get some more. And then we'll keep focusing on balancing our ecosystem the next episode after that. And then after that, we should be able to claim victory. So we'll have, depending on where our planet's at, we'll have ourselves a nice little looking Venus with a balanced ecosystem. I like it. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.